What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Division 2 video where we are completing the Eva League. As you can see here, I have my 4 missions done, and I will go through with what I'm running to complete these. Last week we did Hunter's Fury. This week we decided to switch it up and do a tech build, something not so damage and tank related, just to show that you don't need to go a tank build or a DPS build to complete these missions within the required time. So this run around I am running my rigger build. Start off with my, obviously running technician. Since we're running a tech build, we want that extra skill tier and all the other good benefits you get from your specialization. And as for the main weapon, we are using the capacitor. The reason why we are using the capacitor is, one, as you can see, it's maxed out, but two, because of the talent. Capacitance. Shooting enemies builds stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5% skill damage. After 5 seconds, stacks decay 1 per second. For each skill tier, gain 7.5% weapon damage. So obviously, as you can see, we are at 6 skill tiers, so we're doing 7.5 times 6 additional damage with our primary weapon, on top of being able to give our skills amplified damage as well. Obviously, the secondary, you could run whatever you want. My secondary is always switching up. It usually varies on maybe if I want to just bring the proficiency up to another weapon that's really low, or maybe I need something that'll just fit a certain play style depending on the mission. I'll change my secondary. But as for the set, as you can see, I am running a 4-piece rigger. On the mask, I have my skill tier, my skill damage, along with some haste in there. My chest piece, which I am running the rigger chest piece, I have my skill damage and skill haste. The reason why I'm running this chest piece is because of the damage buff. Increase the damage buff from 25% to 50%. You might be wondering, well, what damage buff are we talking about? We're talking about what our talent is for our 4-piece of rigger. Interacting with your deployed skills grants the skill 25% skill damage for 10 seconds. This buff cannot be refreshed. Interactions will include deploying your skill, changing your target, or even healing your skill. So pretty much anything you do with your skill will activate this talent, and you will have 25% more skill damage. Now, if you have it on your chest piece, you have an extra 25%, so you're bringing that up to a 50% skill damage. Right? Now we're rocking our gloves, which will be skill damage, skill tier, and our knee pads, skill tier, skill damage. Now, as for the holster, I am running the waveform, which we get another skill tier. We have some skill damage in there as well, along with some haste. The reason why we're running the waveform is because of its talent, alternating current. Generate a stack of 3% skill damage on one of your skills every second, capping at 10 stacks. So it's 3% times 10, 30%. After 10 seconds, at the cap of the stack the stack transfers to your other skill. Like, that English was a little weird. So now this process will then just pretty much repeat. So it'll go back and forth between both your skills, and as you may see, I am running the turrets and the striker drone. Now you might be thinking, well, why aren't you running the rigger backpack? The rigger backpack pretty much gives you unlimited skill haste or recovery, or whatever you want to call it. You pretty much will always have your skills. The cooldown is almost 0. But I find it's not really necessary. Your skills would put in enough work and enough damage, and you get your skills quick enough. It's not really necessary. It only takes 10 seconds for the cooldown. I haven't found it to be an absolute must for this build, but if you do prefer that constant access to your abilities or your skills, then I would go with the backpack. But for now, I'm running this backpack, which will also increase my skill damage another 25%. I'm running tech support, which skill kills increase total skill damage by 25% for 25 seconds. So I have constant increases of skill damage with this build. My skills are always amplified, always buffed. It's pretty cool. Sometimes you can just sit there and let your skills do the work. But this is my build. This is my second run. If you want a tech build where you can kind of sit back and relax, this might be the way to go. But let's get into some gameplay. You'll see me completing all 4 missions, even though I didn't need to. After last week, all we needed, I think, was 1 more mission or 2 more missions to just complete the challenge. But I wanted to show that this build can be useful on all 4 of those missions. So we'll get right into gameplay. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Go 12 minutes 22 seconds. Okay.
Here you are. Can't take much more.
Great job. I'm pulling up the recently accessed files to get a look at what they were after.
Class quadcopter detected.
Bro, this is for real? Come on. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Survive. Nice. What was my time? Boom, baby.
The equipment Maya recovered. You made your choice. Now you have to make the call.
Take that bastard down, Agent.
Incoming hostile communication.
My fight was never with the division. You could have joined us, but instead you chose to serve the traitor who left us for dead.
He's just trying to get a reaction out of you. Don't give him the satisfaction.
Hostile shock trap detected.
Bro, these guys are really hiding over there. I'm fucking dead.
Steam detected. Visuals compromised.
He's trying to trap you. Get away from that steam and finish him off. Lure him down there. Beat him at his own game.
Serious
Oh
trauma
my god.
detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Fuck.
Agent vital signs 0.
Lure him
Oh, I
down
still
there.
have
Beat him
time.
at his own game.
My abilities, for some reason, they want to put in work before, and now they don't want to put in any work. I just want to have staring contests with the enemy, apparently.
Rogue agent deceased.
Rhodes, are you getting a signal?
Not a damn thing.
Shit. He must have been holed up in here for a while. Find where he was hiding and search for clues. Kajika's targets. He really knew how to cover his tracks.
One left. I guess this is why he was using the cleaners to take down Haven. And then his vendetta.
You made a big difference
This
here
all
today,
takes
Agent.
time
Well
into my
done.
time. This is pretty wild.